Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
Okay, let's say hi to our good friend Alana live at Zion National Park, part of our ABC4 road tour. And boy, you got the rushing water there behind you. What's it like there right now, Alana?
Brian, it's raining. The rain just started to come down here in Washington County. You're looking at the Virgin River behind me, which is actually running very high. It's hit flood stage. Temperature of the water, 44 degrees. It's been closed to hikers for about 10 days, and that's the spring runoff in action, folks. And now we've got rain coming down as thunderstorms and showers have popped up in southern Utah, and they're more widespread in the north. Temperatures are cooler. We're sitting at 64 here at Zion National Park, so cooler than what we have been seeing. That above average spring warmth definitely accelerating the snowpack melt. But here we are with some cooler air that's definitely moved into the picture. All right, we know we're tracking storms and we're seeing them throughout northern Utah. Live view from Tooele, soggy conditions, a line of storms tracking towards the Great Salt Lake will impact the Wasatch Front as we get through the next hour. Very, very moody skies in Tooele. Satellite radar shows the last few hours where we've seen those active conditions. Today is the weather change and you are definitely walking through it. We're live in the rain right now, and that's also the case in northern Utah with those showers on the move. Forewarned radar making it very clear where we're seeing those storms. All right, I know this gets big here, folks, but that line on the west desert that's moving towards the Great Salt Lake will impact the Wasatch Front, and you see plenty of lightning embedded in it. It's an eyes to the skies type of evening with these storms moving over the metro areas as we get through the next several hours. Nocturnal showers and storms are also anticipated as we head into our Friday, so that weather change kicking in a high gear. Upper level futurecast shows that low that's moving on through. Our high pressure has broken down. That upper level low is going to keep us unsettled. And as we go into tomorrow and then Saturday, a trailing system moves in, and that brings a reinforcing shot of cooler air and additional wet weather. Valley rain, mountain snow. This is a spring storm. It may have felt warmer in the last few days, but make no mistake, we will see accumulating snow with this. Futurecast walking us through. Here we are Friday at 10 a.m. Look at how active it is in the West Desert and along the Wasatch Front. We move into the afternoon and evenings, and we see that become really more widespread wet weather. Storms blossom, showers will be there. We will see on and off activity, but it looks soggy, folks. We stay that way Friday at 10 p.m. with a lot of that moisture focused on south central and the southwestern corner of the state. Into Saturday, you see the blue on the Futurecast. That's our mountain snow. We're going to have a winter weather advisory in effect. We'll have heavier rain in our valleys along the I-15 corridor, and we see that moisture hold on until Saturday night. Good accumulation coming with this. Models liking anywhere from 1/4 of an inch upwards of an inch throughout the state in our valleys. Healthy dose of spring moisture. Let's talk snow. That snow level around 7,500 feet. You're going to know that winter weather advisory for the southern Wasatch Mountains and the western Uintas goes into effect at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning and holds on until 6 a.m. Saturday. Accumulating snow on the way, winter travel expected in those areas because we're going to get a healthy dose here, folks. 8 to 16 inches for the areas underneath that advisory, 6 to 12 in other spots. We will likely see straight rain for our valleys, benches, and our mountain valleys could maybe mix in some sloppy snow depending on that cooler air. Not expecting a lot, maybe an inch or two. We'll keep an eye on it. Temperatures drop. How about some 50s for tomorrow? A far cry from the 78 we saw in Salt Lake yesterday. Widespread storms and showers for the close of the work week. Temperatures in the upper 60s in Washington County. A lot of 50s, 70s on the eastern side of the state. Another day of active conditions ahead of us with below average temperatures. As we roll into the 7-day here, you're able to see scattered storms expected for the close of the work week in St. George and Washington County. A little more isolated heading into Saturday before that warming trend really takes over next week. Upper 60s expected tomorrow. We've already hit our first 90s of the season in Washington County, so we're going to dip, and we're going to do it tomorrow. Here's the Wasatch Front. We're going to notice those numbers also sliding below average with a few days here in the 50s, getting back to the 60s. Storms and showers for your Friday, and it's your Saturday. Isolated chance Sunday before we dry out and start to warm back up to average, then above it as we head into next week. So a very exciting weather story and weather change underway. I know stormy conditions are expected throughout the state. The shower that just moved through here already passing, but we're not done yet. No, we're just getting started. Live from Zion National Park for the Good for Utah Road Tour, Brian, I'm sending it back into you.
Okay.